of feeling that could, that pulling from here, but judgment is also, sometimes it's karma. It's something big. It's often it's a second chance. Maybe there's a big decision about a second chance. That would make sense, huh? So if that is the case, take your time to make that decision. I'm feeling something here with these two, the leggings and everything, the same, outfit type thing. The Temperance card is you and your energy, so I feel like we're going to get a really strong reading here. But the Temperance is about patience, balance, not rushing. It's being able to temper, it's kind of like the Strength card where you can, it's tempering emotions, it's tempering your fire side, it's being able to, drink or do things within moderation. So in this situation, it would be, looks like you have a major life-altering decision going on here. Could have something to do with some karma. I just felt the need to say, be sure to learn the lesson and then forgive yourself. But anyway, so you got some big decision maybe about someone. And it's life-altering, some huge cycle. Maybe it's letting it end, or keeping it going. Choose your path wisely. We all have people that will come into our lives and not value us, make us, or we don't feel wanted. Feeling wanted is not. I don't think of it as a want. I think of it as a need. We all need to feel wanted and heard and understood and important. So, but we also choose our path. So, I feel like I'm lecturing you guys, but basically, you can choose your path wisely, right? Because being with somebody that makes you feel good and wanted and important, and it's, what's more important than that, Because everything else, you'll thrive in every other way when you have that. And so often we tend to keep trying with someone because because we're fixated on the potential instead of what is actually happening, Okay, so Chariot. Forward motion. This Chariot card shows a decision again, one way or the other. 3 of Wands. Progress. So looks like you have been making progress. Maybe you made a very strong decision to make progress. Kind of switched a little bit. There's a Strength card we talked about. Leo energy. I just don't like when my cards don't focus. So Strength card, Lion, Lamb. She's got the lion there. She's got it tamed. So I like this 8. I'm feeling this 8. And this is in the position of the person or situation you're dealing with. So looks like they are making some progress. See the tornado in the back? So they may have been tamed somewhat. Okay. 6 of Swords. How they see you. Interesting. Avoiding. That doesn't sound like you. Interesting. Now, of course, sometimes we have to reverse the roles, right? Because I've got a lot of cross-watcher energy. 2 of Wands again. So you got a big decision. Remember what I said in the beginning? Life-altering. Look at this. He's holding the whole world in his hands. And he's got a decision. 2 of Wands. Which way to go? I will tell you this. Just for a few of you, maybe not majority, but not doing anything, staying stuck is actually also a decision. Not making a decision eventually becomes a decision. Oh, look at that, bottom of the deck. Wow. Strong rating. Judgment. You guys are showing up pretty strong here in your own rating. Queen of Wands. So somebody's going to take some action. What you cannot see, 8 of Swords. There's something tying someone. It could be you, but something holding someone down, holding them back. The 8 of Swords is where somebody feels stuck. It's more mental, though, than it is actual. Okay, 3 of Cups. Celebration. So, Spirit's advice is celebration. Probably give thanks. Be You should show gratitude for the things that you are, for your blessings. That is always going to raise your vibration, raising your vibration. And I meant to tell you guys this. I'm going to try to incorporate one of my messages, like either health related or just well-being at the end of all of my readings. So stay. Make sure you watch the end if you guys are. Some of you guys are really interested in those, and I am just really passionate about sharing those things, like the sunlight. The sunlight is like a natural antidepressant. Getting sun on your face, not through a window, not with glasses on or sunglasses on. Stimulates there's like a gland behind, like where your third eye would be. The only way to it is through your eyes, and you don't have to stare at the sun, but you just gotta have sun hitting your face. In the morning will help. It sets your circadian rhythm and your hormones. It's just a miraculous. It's better than any drug you could take for well-being. You do that in the morning when you first wake up is going to just really have a positive impact on your day. And you do that day after day after day, it's going to really make it a really big impact. But anyway, I'm going to start incorporating my health, my little tidbits that I just love to share with you guys at the end of every reading. Okay, back to you. Let's see. Okay, justice. So, major decision coming here. The message or the guidance is to make sure you are, stay focused on your blessings. And, this is all about friendships, celebration. Celebrate your victories, celebrate the good things so that when we have the bad things, that they're not overpowering everything, Outcome is justice, balance. So, could be karma. There's a lot of karma in this reading. The Hermit. Somebody's gone through a lot of personal growth, I believe, recently. In the Star, a lot of personal growth and a lot of healing. Look at that. There's that 8. I was feeling 8s. Wow. Aquarius energy. We've got Taurus, Virgo. We have Libra. We have you. We have the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the fire signs. Look at what it looks like is coming. You're going to cut, this is like, see this cutting ties? Looks like there's going to be some sort of cutting ties. Somebody's going to be cutting some ties. Something's going to end. Something is going to be cut off. I believe that doesn't serve you. Let's keep going. 8 of Wands. Maybe communication with somebody that brings you down. There's something that's going to be cut off, okay? And here we have happiness. So, and it could even just be, it looks like communication with something that is just too heavy, too hard is going to be cut off. Now, that could actually be putting an end to letting somebody bring you down by just saying, limiting, like knowing that you don't have to answer a call. You don't get guilted or blamed or, guilt tripped into taking calls that are going to bring you down. I used to do that and not realize I had the right to say no, You do. You have the right to say no and to say, I'm trying to stay positive. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you or make things better for you in a positive way. But you're going to cut off I feel like somebody is just like draining. And you're going to somehow come to some resolution with that and not feed into it or buy into it. It could be cutting someone off completely, and sometimes we have to do that. All right, what else? You're just going to have a major freedom from it, too. 9 of Pentacles. That's wealth, it's abundance. Sometimes it's independence. It looks like somebody's going to break free from something, and then, my goodness, I was going to say, there's some sort of major negative energy that you have to deal with, but once you get away from it, see that Tower? This might be also stop trying to fix something that you didn't break. Maybe, you're the fixer and you're always trying to fix something and somebody sabotages. It's like, maybe, what makes you think you can fix it if you didn't break it? So some sort of Tower, maybe you've been holding it up, you're going to let it fall. Just like, being done with the some sort of drama and what comes afterwards is clear. This is like a new beginning. This Ace of Pentacles, it's a solid. It's a lot of readers call this like a gift from the universe. It's a new beginning. It's abundant. Okay, it's a huge blessing. Ace of Pentacles, something very prosperous. Yeah, like a new beginning. This is so clear. Aries energy. You're freeing yourself of something toxic. So, I don't know, maybe we should grab another deck. Yep, there's going to be a painful ending. Maybe you're freeing yourself from a painful ending and not giving energy to it anymore, but I feel like there's the star again, and I was feeling the eights. I'm going to take a peek into what's, once you get through this, which you are getting through this, but it's a decision you have to make. You've already made progress towards it. What's weird is what I'm also getting is the negative person or whatever situation you're dealing with, they also are going to get some growth out of this lesson. Like maybe you ending it or cutting them off or telling them, the truth of how it is going to help them too. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The Strength card again and the Fool. It's going to help them. And that's what we got in their position, was the Strength card. So somebody's going to grow from this also, from losing you or from you cutting off the negative, connection or the negative dynamic is what I'm going to say. Total second chances. I don't know that it could be with this person. We do have a lot of indication of that, but I think for a lot of you, it's going to be something totally new. Whoa. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is typically, feeling very protective of yourself or not letting go of something. Tell me more on what's to come. Justice. If you're in a legal situation, that looks like it's going to go well in your favor. Do your due diligence, of course. Don't skimp. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, okay. So some of you are in a legal situation that looks like it's like you're just not going to tolerate stuff. I want an oracle for you. Give us something good for Sag. Yes. Building blocks. Building something. Building a future. Building something. Let me see. Building blocks. There's definite progress here. 105. Strong foundation, a beautiful work in progress. So let this tower fall. This tower is going to fall in whatever it is. For a lot of you, I do think it might be the same relationship. Whereas they learn from it, from losing you or from seeing that you value yourself more. This tower is going to fall because it's not stable. It's a bad foundation. You're going to let it fall instead of holding it up, and it's going to be built back stronger. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is the time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. So this is in the relationship section. Message says, when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know each other. This reading is so, I don't know if you guys are able to tap into what I'm feeling, but this reading is super powerful, super strong, super positive. A lot of good is going to come from whatever turmoil is happening here on all sides, on the other person too, probably is what I'm getting. Humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know each other. I do feel like that we did have a lot of a strong communication message. So I feel like communication may be a big part of your growth and their growth and learning to communicate without using words like you always and you never and real extreme words like that. You're a lot more effective when you don't use those extreme words, when you use words like practical and sensible and reasonable, kind of taking some of the emotion out of it. There's some lesson here, I believe, about learning to communicate in that way. You'll have more, you hold your credit more, you'll be more credible, and you'll get a much better response because some of the people shut down with the other ways, and don't have heavy conversations on text, guys, okay? Because those are just don't usually turn out well. There's too much, room for misinterpretation. This is you're moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold. The alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time. I know I didn't say money. I did feel it. I felt abundance. I think I just said abundance, but I didn't stress it. But I want to tell you guys I do feel like there's abundance in this too, financial abundance that possibly is going to flourish more now that you're not going to have this other weight on you, that you're going to feel free of a negative burden. It says now is the time to build on a strong foundation you've already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued. Is that a word? Imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough, so abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. Wow. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go. We have that. Let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces. There you go. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, which is what we just said. For you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. This was so profound, so powerful. Maybe one of my favorite Sag readings, one of my favorite readings, period. So I know I went really fast, but if you maybe replay it, but basically whatever this turning point is, something is, you're not going to go along with something that's not right anymore. You're going to stand up and you're going to learn and you're learning how to communicate in a less, maybe, I don't know, dramatic way or extreme way so that it doesn't, shut the other person down. And able to be more clearly understood. Whatever this dynamic is, if it's a relationship for a lot of you, I think it is a relationship that has not been going your way. You're going to be able to fix these pieces. It said, remove the rotten pieces and rebuild on a stronger foundation. This change is happening, needs to happen. I think a lot of things are going to fall into place on this. And for those of you who do stay in the relationship or let somebody come back, it's kind of have a new dynamic. And it's going to start with you, not with them as much as you. They're going to follow suit. I believe they're learning too from the tower, but you're going to let some sort of big tower fall and then be okay with that tower falling so that it can be rebuilt. What works perfectly with this is, like I was saying, I was going to incorporate some of my, the healing and the health tips with you guys into the end of the reading. So the one I wanted to share today is what I'm decided to start doing, and I'm doing this for you guys, everyone who watches this, okay? So what I'm doing is whenever I think of someone I know or love or care about, and I just will spend focused time doing this every day, especially if I'm at odds with someone. is I will spend part of some focused attention, even if I'm brushing my teeth or taking a walk. You don't have to be laying down meditating, but visualize that person. You can tap your heart and send them love, energetically. But every day, sending positive energy to the people that I love, visualizing them in sending them love, light, visualizing them healthy, happy, surrounded by this glow of just every, goodness. And especially this is what we should be doing for people we worry about, or people that are having a hard time, instead of dwelling on the, I'm worried about them, and, visualizing them being sad and stuff. Let's switch that. Let's turn that around into a message, into visualizations of them happy, healthy. Use your imagination and just visualize it. Sending them loves and speaking positive words over them. So just take a couple minutes every day to do that, for certain people that you love. And then you could also do it as a group, take a couple minutes and send everybody that you love, some healthy, healing, vibrational energy. Just very, very powerful intention for the ones we love. I'm doing it for you guys. I would love for you guys to do it for each other and for your loved ones, okay? And then again, always, you can tap your heart and send someone love. I think this is really powerful also when you're at odds with someone or things are strained between someone. I think it's extremely healing. All right, so we can talk about it in the comments. I feel like I hope I said all that right. Speak positive words over them. It's kind of like you're taking the time to put affirmations onto someone else, The other thing, I still don't think I've ever taught you guys the blessing ball. I need to do that in one of the videos also. But anyway, I love you guys. This is beautiful. You've got a major karmic cycle ending and good things coming from it. There's a tower that needs to fall. There's something with communication. There's learning and communication, how to communicate better. But you've got justice several times. So things are definitely going to work in your favor. I don't think you're going to be able to just sit back and twiddle your thumbs. I think you got to, do the work, practice. But somebody has grown a whole lot, and I'm just kind of rambling, but this is amazing. Freaking love this reading. Let me do one more little card. I just don't want to let you go yet. You guys, please help me get the channel back on track by, putting things in the comments, even if you just receive, or if it applied, how it resonated, and thumbs up, and, you could always do the forward and copy link. That would, just as much activity on the video as you can. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. It is my mind that creates my experiences, and I'm unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. Yep. Exactly. And you guys also, one other thing I was thinking, heart chakra. Listen to heart chakra binaural beats. That's where I am, when my heart chakra is open and I feel it vibrating, or I just feel energy there. That's when I feel that feeling of, I just want to send love to everyone. I just want to heal everyone. And so, there are ways one way I love just to have binaural beats for heart chakra playing in the background, okay? It's just sound therapy. And speak positive words, think positive things. Some people say you could, wear green, because green is the heart chakra color. But it's, it's all in what you do and make of it. So that was the other thing. That was one thing. The other thing was the sunlight, the morning sunlight. Sunlight is a natural antidepressant, okay? So let's all take advantage of that. Also, morning sun hitting your face, not through a window. If it takes way too longer than you could sit there to get the effects through the window, but not with sunglasses on. But sun hitting your face, because behind your eyes, there's something that it stimulates that helps, regulate your circadian rhythm and set your hormones. And I'm talking about happy hormones. I'm talking about serotonin. I'm also talking about melatonin, which is going to help you sleep too. So your night your night, good sleep starts in the morning. It starts in the daytime when you start, regulating. I don't know, going on and on. We're going to keep going over these things, so at the end of every video, okay? But morning sun in your face, if you can. No lights. Try to limit your overhead lights after dark, because your body doesn't know the difference between that and the sun. And, of course, screen time after 10, 11 o'clock is better for sleep. But we're going to start regulating, I'm going to start helping you guys learn how to regulate your hormones, and then it's just miraculous what it does, So morning light, sunset light is really good for you too, because in your mind sees the red in the sky, and it kind of it just kind of helps your body know that it's almost time for night. All right, these are sleep tips too. All right.